Hello everyone, my name is Dominic
And I'm Jimmy.
and we are back again with another video on the financial markets.
If you're new to our channel, we are a group of like-minded individuals who are just as interested in the prospect of investing as those of you watching this video right now.
So how are you doing today, Jimmy?
I'm doing great and the weather is good. What about you?
Well, it has not been a good week for me so far. Stock market is way too green for me to enter.
Really? Then this video is so apt for you.
Now, let's get back into the topic for today. Wait, before that, disclaimer. None of the content produced in this video should be used as a substitute for professional investment advice, nor does it constitute an offer or solicitation for investment-related products. It will also not induce the creation of any binding legal relations. Okay, for real now.
So, what does the term depression even mean?
Well, according to the IMF, a depression refers to a sustained over-the-horizon downturn in economic activity over the course of a cyclical economy.
So basically in English, it means that our economy is not growing or maybe even growing backwards. Some of you may then ask, how is this any different from a recession? Well, for starters, depressions are much longer than recessions, with some lasting a few years. It is marked by significant increases in employment, such as in the case of the US, with many filing for unemployment over the past few weeks. Furthermore, with the scale of lockdowns across many countries, buyers hold back their purchases and suppliers cut back on producing all the goods that others would normally have bought. This creates a ripple effect around the world that is many times in order of a recession.
So, are we really in a depression now? My take is, not yet, but there are signs that we are definitely heading towards one. According to one of the most prominent hedge fund managers in the world, Ray Dalio, the head of Bridgewater Associates, he mentioned how the financial crisis caused by this pandemic was exhibiting warning signs that were similar to those during the 1930s. This means that the recent weeks of bullish investor sentiment could be just a passing phase, and we are still far away from the true market crash that is on everyone's lips. In fact, most depressions are gradual ones and are marked by short fake rallies that have everyone thinking the worst is behind, before plunging to new lows that we have never seen before. Furthermore, it could also be argued that in the past week, the market saw green territory only because of powerful interventions out of Washington, including an additional 2.3 trillion in lending programs from the Federal Reserve announced on Thursday. But this is only a short-term measure, and does not take into account the wider economic impact of the coronavirus.
If you still have yet to believe whatever we are saying, we have attached the articles from which we got my information from in the video description below. Look at all the unemployment charts the articles have listed and you'll realize just how crazy this whole situation is. Give them a read and comment below if you are still skeptical about the upcoming Great Depression.
The question that all you viewers will have then is, should we hold back on our investments? The answer to that will be both yes and no. On one hand, no matter what state the economy is in, there will always be value stocks up for grabs if you search hard enough and do your own due diligence. On the other hand, there are stocks in certain industries such as aviation and cruise liners which can afford to drop more considering the long-term and perhaps irrecoverable impact on their core business. We have come to the end of this video and I hope to clarify all your doubts. It will mean so much to the both of us if you leave a like and subscribe to our channel. With the number of lockdowns in place around the world, I'm sure many of you are itching for more frequent videos. Fret not because we have heard your concerns and we'll be producing even more videos in the coming weeks. Stay tuned for the next video.